Hey YouTube, this is Nathan from Team Panda. Today we're bringing you another deck profile. This is my QUICKFIRE deck. Just quick note, this deck is right now extremely broken. I just won a 17-player tournament the other day. I went up against some pretty tough decks such as Earth Control and True Allies. I mean, this deck barely won the last round of both of those games, but this deck came through. I went 5-0 undefeated, so let's start. Okay, I run two Kiba Childhoods and two Keen Nose Kibas, just because first turn you can play Kiba and get missions, and the next turn Growth, and then play Yakumo, and then you'll have an upper hand. I play 3 Nawaki just for draw. I mean, because I don't really have to worry about getting hit because I have Ambu, because you put and play Ambu. And plus, this gives a +1 when you use Drifting Cloud, so that helps out a lot too. Just a quick note, another note that this deck has a lot of turn zeros. This has like 18 turn zeros, but it works well. 2 Gara Childhood just for the draw and for the squad later on. 2 Tamaris because it's a broken ass card. You can take a hit without taking damage. 3 Denka. The main combo of this deck involves this card and Monkey King and Will of Fire. Oh, not Will of Fire. It's World of Fire. With that combo, you basically mill your opponent's half deck out each turn.
Show them the combo.
I'll show them the combo in a minute. This is the main reason why I'm running this deck is for this combo, but I'm pretty sure most likely this card's gonna get errated. 3 Henna just to protect your combo or or to stop your opponent from using really good permanent missions or comparative. If they comparative Monkey King and you can't pull out the combo, hey, discard Henna and I can still do it. 3 Ambu. Because it's good. This is what makes the deck a rapid fire. 3 of each Ambu. These are turn 1, but you can put them in play turn 0 because its effect is put in play. And with Make Out Paradise, this makes the deck completely broken. 2 Tobis from the starter deck to search out for World of Fire. Yakumos, like I said before, just say you bring out 2 of each, or 1 of each Ambu, and then a turn 0, and then turn 1 you play that, you basically have field control. 1 Biscuit, because you can basically search out Biscuit when you play Sasuke, the turn 4 one, and it's good, and if it gets into the battle rewards, then that's just tough luck. I don't really feel like I need to run more than 1. 3 Monkey King, this is the main card you want to pull, the main card you want to get out in the deck, because with Monkey King you can take Denka. With Denka's effect is you discard it to deploy from your discard pile, put it back into play, and you can do that as many times as you want. So while World of Fire is out, each time Denka gets put into play you get 1 coin on it, so you say 60 times, and each turn you mill out your opponent's deck by half. Sasuke, because I have a Zetsu in my side deck and he has ambush, so I can grab Zetsu, put him in my chakra, or Toby that grabs World of Fire and put in my chakra, or Biscuit. So yeah, I just use that to get that. This deck doesn't generate chakra that well, so it doesn't run that many it's not really supposed to run that well at Jutsu. 3 World of Fire, like I said before, the combo, it mills your opponent's deck out. The whole point of this deck is basically a rush. You either rush and beat them fast, or you mill them out before they can kick your ass. This deck is...
rhymed almost.
Yeah, okay, so 3 Drifting Clouds, just so you can cycle through your deck. It's the most amazing card ever. Make Out Paradise makes your deck broken because you can search for 2 Ambu and put them in play, 2 free play ninjas.
Or Denka.
Or Denka or Henna, depending on your situation. 2 Comparative. I have a 3rd one on my sideboard, but I'm only running 2. If I go against a mirror match, then I'm going to run 3 because I don't want him to pull out the combo that I use. 3 Hellfire. Even if you're not running against a mirror match and you're not going against fire, it's still a good card because it helps you mill out because you're going to have a lot of ninjas out most likely. 1 Fire Style Great Dragon Flame Jutsu. If you have Sasuke, it kills them and your opponent discards 5. But this is just a draft deck. This isn't my I'm planning on editing this. And 2 Fireball because if your opponent plays Jutsu, it's a free pay. And okay, I had a lot of complaints. Like when I went against on round 4 and I beat a guy who was using Earth Control. He really he kind of flipped out. Like he wouldn't leave me alone about it. Even when I was in the final round, he wouldn't leave me alone about it. And he was talking about he's gonna go create the deck and make it better, which I think was kind of an arrogant thing to say. But it don't matter. This isn't. I beat a tournament with a deck that was just draft. This is gonna be a little bit different when I go back next time. So who knows? 1 Garen Tamari. I'm probably gonna put other squads in there just to protect it. But this is basically the Alamo of the deck. If you can't beat your opponent if you don't have the upper hand on your opponent by turn 5, you're most likely gonna lose because the whole point of the deck is to mill your opponent out or rush them early game. And this helps them. This helps the milling thing out a little bit. This is my sideboard. 2 Zetsus to negate their effects. 1 Invasion because you can search Sasuke, Tobi, or Zetsu to play. 1 extra comparative if I need it. 2 Ino. I'm not going to run these anymore because it hurts you too much to be running this card. 2 Throne of the Uchiha because if your opponent's playing Wind or Earth or something and they generate like a shit ton of chakra, you play this, they mill just as much cards on the top of the deck as they have in their chakra, which could win you the game. 2 Will of the Youth. I thought these were better because I thought they could stop damage from jutsus and they can stop taking out your ninjas from damage. But it's just for moving from play like Hydra Pump or Poison Needle Senbon. So I'm probably gonna stick with these because I could end up running into something like that. So yeah. Please rate and subscribe or whatever. And haters,
never take a day off. Yeah,
haters never take a day off. And if this deck is basically for people for beginners, this is a really easy deck to make. There's not 1 super rare in this deck. It's a really broken deck. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take almost any skill to run. But it's a good deck and it deserves to be played just as much as any other deck. And if it can beat True Allies and an Earth deck and win, then it's a good deck. People are going to be running it. So yeah, that's about it.